This. Now, Gavin and Stacey fans across the nation rejoiced when it was announced in May that it was going to make its final ever return on Christmas Day.
Yeah, and while we know and we love our next guest, the iconic Pamelaaar. Alison Steadman has penned a new autobiography about being out of character, and she is with us now. Good morning, Alice.
Good morning.
So nice to see you on the sofa. This is like, I think this is our hat-trick performance. Like, we've had you on a couple of times.
Yeah?
Well, we love it.
It feels like you're a family member.
Now.
Home now. So cosy and comfy, I like it.
You detailed your whole career in this book. It's called Out of Character. There it is. Everything from Abigail's party to Gavin and Stacey.
Congratulations.
And everything in between. Lovely. Congratulations. How did you find writing it?
Well, I co-wrote it with a lovely lady called Fiona Lindsay, and Fiona has interviewed me at least half a dozen times with an audience Q&A, so she knows my career better than I do, in fact, you know. And so we talked about it, and so we just worked together for quite a few weeks, and she'd got all these questions and recorded everything that I said. It was extraordinary. So, and then I read it, and then we worked together. And someone said to me the other day, "Oh, are you a diary person? Do you keep a diary of everything over the years? Is that how you could do it?" I've never kept a diary, you know, but it's in my head.
Do you wish you had? Because sometimes I wish I had.
I think I wish I had.
I don't think so. You know, diaries, all these jobs that I've done, they do stay in your memory because, you know, it's such a big thing, and sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's really difficult, and you have a good time, you have a bad time, you know, you sort of... So it's all there.
When she's interviewing you, when you're having those chats, is she triggering those memories that you've stored way back there, but then when they come, they float freely, and you're like, "Oh, you do remember?" And I guess one thing then opens another door to another thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about some of these memories, because obviously I know that you snuck off to drama school because you wanted to audition for drama school, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's kind of similar to my story, actually, but tell me what happened.
Well, the thing is, I managed to get an audition, and I was working at the time in a probation office as a shorthand typist, you know, typing court reports and all that. And it was a lovely job, and I was quite happy there, but I knew I didn't want that to be my life, you know, to stay working in offices and things.
You had bigger dreams, Alison.
I had bigger dreams, and the thing was, I kept thinking, if I fail, if I don't get a place at the drama school, I'll be really embarrassed. So I didn't tell them I just took my 3-day holiday that I was due.
You didn't tell not one person at work?
No.
Oh.
And before that, had you been brought up in the theatre-loving household? Had you done youth theatre, or you know, did your parents or
I was in youth theatre
from
when I was, I think, 15, and I loved it. I really loved it. We didn't go to the theatre that often when I was a child, and that, you know, I think I went to a panto, and that's about it. But
that's enough to get you, though, I think, when you were a kid.
Well, yeah.
We have to talk about Abigail's
party.
She
never finished the story. So you got to the drama school. Your parents knew about it. No one at work. No, I want to know the whole story. Oh, God. Tell us how you got there. What did they make you do?
I'd prepared an audition, and I'd done a Greek tragedy. I mean, it was ridiculous. I mean, it was so awful. And I did something. I read a poem. I mean, it was pathetic.
Did they ask you to do a Muhammad Ali? Like an impression of become him? And you did it?
Well, that was it, because I loved improvising. I'd always loved, you know, just impersonating people and being characters.
But Muhammad Ali...
And I think, I know.
It's a stretch.
I think she was just thinking, let's see if she's got it in her to do something completely outrageous.
Yeah.
And she just said to me, OK, fine, let's, you know, leave that now. Now, you're Muhammad Ali. You've just won the World Heavyweight Championship. You've got all the press around you. Everyone's throwing questions at you. Go. And I just was, you know, and I just leapt into it, you know.
It's amazing.
And then she said to me, OK, that was fine. Now, come in the room. You're a guide in a stately home, and you're taking some people up. off you go. So, right, OK. You know, and I just come in, you know,
that.
my heart was beating like this, but I was thinking, I can do this, I'm loving this. So I just got into it. And then at the end of all that, she said, thank you very much. That was very nice. We'll let you know. And
then you
got in?
a week later, I got a letter saying, we're pleased to inform you.
Well done. I have to ask you about Abigail's party just before we go on to Gavin and Stacey, because it's still used in, like, every day someone goes a bit like Abigail's party. It's such an iconic role, an iconic play. What was it like to be part of it when you
It was amazing, yeah. I mean, it was tough getting it on because we were improvising, developing the characters, and with Mike Lee developing this play.
Yeah.
And as I recall, I think we had to leave it a day because we weren't quite ready, you know. But once we got on, and we were getting the reactions of the audience, it just became, oh, I'm loving this.
Yeah.
Dynamite,
It's great.
It's gold.
Yeah.
Before we talk about Gavin and Stacey, we've got a little message from you, from a friend of yours. Have a look at this.
Hello, sweetheart. Here we are again in front of the camera, right? I'm on Good Morning Britain today on Thursday. You're on This Morning Friday, the day that you're talking there. And you're going to get the same interrogation I'm getting, I'm sure. It's all laid out now. Everybody wants to know about Gavin and Stacey. What's gone on? And we all know what we have to do is sealed lips, all right? Have a lovely day.
I'm sure Ruth Jones and James Corden are watching as well, so they don't want you to tell anything.
Larry sounded like a canary.
But the thing is, I know you just finished, but was it quite emotional, the end?
It was, because we all love it so much. And we had a great time being back together. And that final wrap, I mean,
To really know that was the end, that must have been absolutely emotional.
There's that lovely shot online. I don't know if we've got pictures of it, when you're walking up the street. It's so beautiful.
Oh, I know,
and everyone is just kind of taking pictures of you, and I think Ruth addressed everyone, and it was just... I mean, it's a big part of your life, that, isn't it? Like...
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There we are.
Absolutely.
And the fans are everything, aren't they? They actually come and watch you film, don't they? Don't they try and come and get
Well, they try. They're cordoned off, but there's loads of them.
Look
hundreds.
at them dressing room.
Like, Alison, you never know, do you, when you start something? It doesn't matter if it's scripted or non-scripted, whether it's going to be a success or not. When did you realise that was going to have the impact it did, like when you were doing Gavin and Stacey?
Well, I knew when I first read the script it was really good.
That first scene.
Yeah. I mean, I just knew it was tops, you know. But obviously, you can't anticipate it's going to be as popular, you know, as it is. But gradually, as things were moving along, we thought, this is really, you know, going places.
Yeah.
Will you be watching on Christmas Day when it comes?
Yeah.
Oh, me too.
I will.
I think people will actually genuinely cry.
Oh, definitely. Have you seen it
Going
yet?
to cry.
No. We only finished it on Monday night.
And will you watch it on Christmas Day? You won't watch it before?
Well, I think there's going to be a cast and a crew screening,
Right.
I think. But even so, I'll watch it
You want to watch
again.
it when it goes live? Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
It's out now.
Alison Steadman, Out of Character memoir is out now. Listen, thanks for coming.
So lovely to see you, Alex.
Thank you. Lovely to be here.
Hi, everyone. Just wanted to say thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. Now, listen, we upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And we'll see you in the morning.